organization that really fits with me and my values. But how do you know a company culture from the outside? You don't know, right? So the only chance you have is, of course, doing your research, sure, trying to talk to people who are already working there. So, for example, contacting them via LinkedIn. You can, of course, also look on websites like Glassdoor. So, what have people written anonymously about the company? But other than that, your only chance is to go into the interview and to try to test the culture, right? So now it depends how many rounds of interviews you have. So sometimes your first interview round is with somebody from human resources. So there it's challenging, of course, to ask, well, how is it working in the team I will be working in? And how will it be working with my manager, who I don't know right now because I'm talking to you. But as soon as you're progressing, there's certainly ways to hopefully meet people who are directly working in the team that you will be working at. And even if not, you can ask a few questions that might help you to find out a bit more about the company culture. So I love this one. It's a bit provocative, so maybe don't start with that question, but if they ask you at the end, do you have any questions? I like asking, how are mistakes being handled in your organization? So if somebody makes a mistake, what is like a usual reaction to that? And this is not to say that, you know, we should all make big mistakes to get fired for. No. But a big component of learning is actually how people, so how leaders, how the culture is regarding mistakes. So are they promoting, for example, creativity and innovation? Is it good to try things out? Does somebody have your back? And so on. So it's a question where it's quite difficult to deflect, I think, because people often then think, okay, well, how do people actually really treat mistakes? You can also ask questions to the person you're talking to. What do you enjoy most about working in your culture, or what do you enjoy most working in your company? What excites you the most? I also like asking questions, that's my tip number 3 for the third question, around development. So you are starting with a certain job, but then the question, of course, also is how can you progress? So what are some learning and development opportunities here, or how is learning and development supported in your organization? So these are my 3 questions I would recommend you to ask. And to really try, to test the waters with all the people you are meeting to see if it's a match. At the end of the day, we all know, I compared it recently, starting a new job is like a piece of cake with lots of layers. So when you start the job, you only usually start with the top layer, and then you just cover all the other layers. So then you've already signed. So some people say, well, it's too late. But no, it's still a good phase to find out more. So when you start the job, then try to have coffee catch-ups, try to meet people in the beginning, and to get to know and understand how are things being done here. I will do another video on this, and good luck, and hopefully you find a place you love working for. See you next time.